All right, welcome to Bekenet Trading Journal. Today I'm going to explain what breakout is on the trend direction. Everything remains the same. This is very simple. Don't get yourself worked up. It's very simple. You understand? Now, as you can see currently, we are seeing a turning point here. Turning point, normally immediately we see a turning point on the last phase, we sell immediately, right? That is how it's supposed to be. But we added this breakout zone to help us filter the market very well before we take any direction. Now, our breakout level is telling us that this Euro USD is still on an uptrend, because we entered into this market when we were having a first phase direction. You understand? And the price broke this level, and we are still in an uptrend. But there's a slight change in the market that is telling us that the trend want to change, which is what? A turning point. But it has not changed yet. But we are still, if you look at the price now, this is the current price. This is the breakout zone where the price broke out from. You understand? So this price is still above this. That is why you're still saying what? An upward movement. But here now is telling us that there's a turning point. As you can see, there's a conflict here. It's not aligning together, because if you're having this turning point, the price should be what? Showing us what? A downward movement. That means this price has broken what? This breakout zone. Then before we can comfortably what? Sell this market. By we selling this market now, it will help us reduce our drawdown. You understand? Turning point means that price is supposed to change direction only if it is has broken this level. Before then, we don't have this level. That is why when we take a trade on turning point, sometimes we'll smash, sometimes we'll have a drawdown and be holding the trade for long before it will now smash and break this zone. So we decided to make it more visible for you, so that you'll be able to see what we are doing. You understand? To be able to avoid all these traps. You understand? All these traps, so that we'll know that price has broken this level, everything has aligned what together. Now, like this GBP JPY pair I took, I used what? Daily what? Trend direction to take it, and that is the exact what you're supposed to be looking out for. Now let's go down to daily so that you understand it. Turning point, breakout zone, everything must align. So if I'm having a turning point red, meaning it's a bearish move, I will need to wait for this price what? To be lower than this level before I can take it by. If possible, this 4 hours candle should close below this. You just plot it on your chart. Be patient. The essence of this is for you to be very patient in the market, so that you'll be able to smash very well, to reduce the drawdown. That is the most important thing, so that once you enter into the market, you enter with full confidence. But that doesn't mean you're going to be using 100% of your account to trade. Proper risk management has to be in place. You understand? You have to apply proper risk management. You understand? Before you take any trade, no matter how accurate the market, the signal is, always use proper risk management. Trade today and leave to trade tomorrow. If not, you have yourself to blame. Using 100% of your account is a very bad thing. Trade today and leave to trade the next minute once there's opportunity. We have 28 what? Trading pairs here, so there's always opportunity that can come at any time. You understand? Always have a spare capital for you to watch trade, should in case you are in a drawdown, just one trade can balance up everything. So now let's go to the best way for you to trade. You understand? Now let me use GBP JPY as an example. Now look at this. We're in a first phase here. This is telling us, this is a daily candle. It's telling us we're in a first phase, but what the breakout zone, this is a breakout zone, is still below it. This price is what? Still below what? This breakout zone. Look at the price here. This is our breakout zone. This is where our current price is. So this price now, we need to break out this zone first before we be comfortably what? Buy this market, even if we're in a first phase. As you can see, we're in a neutral stage here. You understand? It's going into a negative pips, because what? Our entry is higher than what? The current price. And it's telling us what? price is still what below this breakout zone, meaning that if you plot this now, you plot this is your A, this is your B. If you plot it on the chart now, you'll be seeing something like this, a slant move like this, meaning that it has not breaking this zone yet. So let's go to GBP USD and let me explain this to you so that you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Now this is GBP USD. Let's go to daily. This is daily. So look at the point A. This is point A. This is A. This is our breakout zone. So this is A to B. Do you understand? So if I plot, let's say, let me draw an horizontal line. It's pretty simple. You don't need to be doing all this, but I just want to explain something to you. What you need to focus on, your focus is for this, since you are in the first phase, for this to show you what upward move, then you enter. Simple. That's the only thing you need to do. Just be patient for this to turn to up move. That's all. So long you are in first phase, everything is first phase. You wait for it to turn to up move. If you are in the first phase on a bearish move, wait for this to turn to down. You enter. But I just want to explain something to you so that those of you who do extra analysis in the market to be able to understand how this thing works. Now, as you can see, I've drawn my horizontal line. This is my horizontal line. I can easily come here. This is my horizontal line. I will edit it and add what this direction, this breakout zone where it started from, and this is the current breakout zone. So I'm going to add this. I'm going to add what's it called, 126.575. I've added the first one. I can use let me use green or let me use blue. Okay, done. Where is it? I think it's very, very far. Look at where it is. Sure, you see it now. This is where what the first broke out started from, that made it to be showing what a downward movement. Now where is the current breakout? Now I'm going to plot another one, then I'll join them together. I'm going to plot another one. So this one is going to be maybe red. You can change it. You're not supposed to be, you may not do all this, but I'm just want to explain to you the reason why you should respect this breaker. It's more like a trend line, but in advanced one. You can just come here. This one is the one I'm plotting now. Where is this? How will I get this out now? Okay, it's here already. So let me show you. This is the one I am plotting now. I've plotted this already. Then this is the current one I'm plotting now. Then I will now join them. You will now see that slant movement. So price need to turn like this again before we'll be able to buy. But for now, let me explain it for you. Let me do it for you. So I'm going to be adding this now, this one now, to this place now. So I'm going to add, we have 1.2 3878. I change it to red, okay, so that you see things clearly yourself, so that you see how it works. As you can see, so price has what moved from here to this point. Now the current market price now is below this breakout zone. Now before we can take a sweet buy, a very sweet buy, price need to move above this and give us what, an upward direction. No, so now if I need to draw a trend line, adding these dots to these dots, I should be getting something like this if I should draw a trend line. So all I need to do now for me to confirm my direction that this is actually what, in a downward movement, that the buy, there's a buy already, but it hasn't gotten to where it's supposed to shoot up. You understand? So I'll need to click on this, press this, look for this thing, just draw a simple line any way you want to draw it, drag it to the current candle, the current price candle. Then this one that you're seeing here, this price, you're going to add this price here. Why this current one here, you add this price here, so that you'll be able to see that slight direction. So once price break out this point here, is a buy for you. Do you understand? So now let me add it so that you see. So this one, this price here, this point here, which is the point A, would be this one. Point B will be this one. It's very simple. It's not rocket science. It's just for me to draw a trend line so that I'll be able to see that this is actually what, in a downward movement. That is what is showing me that this price has to be above this before I can buy anything. So let me plot it. I've already showed you where the price started falling from. This is the current price that it is now. So I need to draw what, my trend direction to be able to see it. You're not supposed to be doing this, but I just want to explain to you why you need to what, to respect it. So I'm going to click this, edit this now. I'm going to edit this, which is very simple. Just click your edit. This first one here, this is your point here. This is your point A, which is this one, which is this. So if you plot it, you're going to be seeing something like this. You understand? You're going to be seeing something like this. All you need to do, you don't need to be doing all this, but I'm just explaining it for you, for those of you who want to do extra analysis to understand how it works. Just wait for, as you're seeing first phase, wait for this to turn up. That's all, up movement. Then you enter. Do you understand? There are so many ways you can take advantage of this. If you're smart enough, you can use your sniper entry, so many things. So long you've gotten this, if you're smart, you can do a lot with it. But this is the simplest thing that you can understand with it. So I'm going to be adding what, the first one, which is what, 1.26575. Then after this, I'll show you the reason why I took GBP JPY as a buy. I'll plot the next one, which is 1.23878. Very simple. So I'll okay it, click done. As you can see, you see what I'm talking about now. As you can see, we've gotten what, a smooth what, trend direction. You know your normal trend line, you plot it, everything will align. How do you used to do it? Everything must align from here, everything must align, touches and touches and touches. But this is different. You understand? This is different. So what we are waiting for now, we are in an uptrend. We want this price now to break this point. It's a dynamic trend. You understand? It's a dynamic breakout. We want this to break this level. It's a dynamic trend. You say, as the day is going, this is a daily time frame. If it's 4 hours, it will be changing. It's either it's coming down or it's going up. But what, it remains the same. Once you plot it, so long it's telling you below, down, it's still going to give you this slant form. That is what we are seeing here. You understand? This is the slant form that you're seeing. It's telling you that from here, price from here to this place is still what, in a downward what, movement. So price need to break this place before we can have a smooth ride up, even if what, we're in a first phase direction. Even if what, we're in what, in a first phase direction. As you can see, we are more than 19 candles here. If we count from here to 19, you see price has been going up and down, going up and down, because it has not broke. You can make good profit from here, but what you want to avoid is that drawdown. We don't want to encounter any drawdown. We want to wait for the right time. Once we're in the first phase, once we enter, we smash and get out. You understand, in the market. So as you can see now, there's what, a slant movement. Even if from here we have been buying, making profit, buying, making profit, but what, the breakout zone has not been breached at all. So we want to make sure that we break out this zone before we take anything as a buy. As you can see, this is very simple. If I take it to 4 hours, you see that there's a what, look at it, a slant movement in what, the bearish move. But even on inside the bearish move, we are still having little buy in it. You understand? But for us to be very careful, because this is forex, we have to be 100% very careful. As we are adding all these features to it, it helps us filter out the noises. So once you enter, we just smash immediately and get out of the market. As you can see, this is 4 hours. We're still having what, that downward movement. So those of you who normally analyze the market very well, this is going to help you. It's going to really help you smash the market back to back. Now let's go back to the one that will make you understand how to get into a buy or a sell signal. Let's go to what, GBP JPY, the one I currently bought now, and I share the signal for you guys. Now as you can see, And I explained the other time using turning points of GBP, what's it called, Euro USD, that I'm having a turning point here, which is, look at it, I'm having a turning point which is supposed to be a bearish move, but my breakout zone is still what, in an upward direction or upward trend. It has not broke it yet, so I will ignore this until this turn to what, a downward movement, before I can do anything. As I say here, I'm already in a buy. I need to wait for it to what, break out this zone before I can take this turning point. Simple and straightforward. So this is my GBP JPY that I took. Where is the GBP JPY I took a buy on it because my daily is telling me that what, there is a turning point. There's what, a turning point. Look at it. There is what, a turning point. It's pretty simple. There's what, a turning point, and this is the turning point. And what, I have broke what, this my what, I have broke what, this my breakout zone. That is why I entered this market. Now let's plot my breakout zone on this and do the same thing of what we did before. Now let's plot my breakout zone. Now this is what, my zone here. This is my zone. This is my current position. So this is my plot A, this is my plot B. So I'm going to plot this first. Let me draw a horizontal line, then join it together. I just want you to understand it very, very well before you take your action. This is my plot A. Let me change it to blue. So my plot A have 179.43524. I plot it, I click done. As you can see, is below. Do you understand? Is below the current price. That's where it started from. It's below what, the current price, which is this one here. So if I plot this now, I should be having something like this, a slant movement. You understand? So let me plot the B of it, which is this one here. It's very simple. You don't need to do it, but for proper understanding, you may just plot one or two so that you understand how this thing works, so that you know, you have that patience to wait. As you can see, we're having a turning point. This is the last phase of a bearish move, but we're having a turning point, upward movement, meaning that all the bearish move that we're having since, price has been what, in an upward movement. You understand? So this gives you a clear view to be patient and smash. Simple and straightforward. So let me plot this now and draw. I'll use a red line, red horizontal line. Very simple, very simple, very simple. They're making trading very, very simple. So I'm going to use 81.19213. So I'm going to change this color. I think I used, I don't know the color I used. Let me just use green. So the green is the point B. Green is point B. Why the other one is, let me add it first so that I'll be able to know what I'm doing. Okay, green is what, point B. Blue is point A. As you can see now, see it very carefully. This what is our breakout zone. This is our breakout zone. This is our breakout zone, which is this. And price is above it. That is why you're seeing what? Up move. And there's a turning point. Very sweet trade. So I can put this trade now, and go to sleep. Price must get to this top here. Do you understand? And go to sleep without stress. Without stress. And if you notice, this is what? A daily what? A daily, what's it called? A daily entry. Okay, this is 4 hours I'm using, but you see the same thing. Let's go to daily so that you see it clearly, because we are drawing our trend line from here. It's still the same thing. So let's go to daily candle. You see the same thing. You're still going to get the same thing. As you can see, price is what? Above what? This B. And this is where it started from. So if I join this together, you see a slant movement. Do you understand? To tell you that we are going to cover this place. 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. This is a very sweet trade, and this one will still help you what reduce what your stop loss. You can use little stop loss. You can see this is daily. My stop loss is not even more than 60 pips. Let me show you that my stop loss is no more than 60 pips. So this will help you what do a lot of stuff. If you want to look at it, 63 pips for a daily trade. You understand? A daily trade, I could just put like maybe 80 pips or 70 pips, but I'm using 60 pips. You understand? Because I got what my breakout zone. I was able to see the breakout zone clearly. You understand that this is an uptrend turning point. The same thing, you're having a first phase bullish move. Always make sure this align with what the trend is telling you. If it doesn't align, wait for it to break out this level before you enter. Now price has already broke out this level before it now give me a turning point of a bullish move, so it's a win-win for me. So I need to enter and start buying because we're going to shoot to the upside. Now we are trying to plot this trend direction before, so I have gotten what my point A. This is it's very simple. This is my point A, where the market started moving up to. This is my point B, where the market is currently, where the trend is currently in. So if I join these together now, I should be getting something like this. So now let's do it so that you see you need to be very, very, very patient. To you guys that normally draw your trend, this is going to be very difficult for you. You may want to come here, draw one must touch this and touch this and touch this. Now if you do that, you see that price has broken your trend direction. You should be selling now, but the case is a different one. You understand? So you have to follow what the software is telling you. So if I join this now, I should be getting something like this, a slant movement like this. If I draw my horizontal line, vertical line, I should be having something like this. So let me go and do it so that you see. So I'll click this, click on this, plot this. I'll just come here, join to this and this, just draw something, then add. This is what the way we did it the other time. This is my point B, point A, which is this. Then this is my point B, which is this. So once I join them together, MT5 will just connect the dot for me. Simple and straightforward. So let's do it. Let's do it. So I'll click on this and edit it. Just tap it, you click on edit. This is what, this is for explanation purpose. You don't kill yourself if you don't know how to plot all this. Only thing that you need to look out for, once you are in a turning point, bullish turning point, wait for this to be in an upward. If it's a bearish turning point, wait for this to be in downward. Simple. If you're in a first phase bullish, wait for this to be what? In a bullish move, up move. So that if it's showing you up move, that means price has broken this zone already. If you're in a bearish move first phase and you see this downward move, that means price has broken this zone. If price has not broken this zone, don't enter. Just be patient. Don't enter at all. Just wait. Don't enter. So if you're in the first phase, what? First phase bullish move, this has to be what? Upward move. If you're a bearish move first phase, this has to be below, downward movement before you enter. If you are in a turning point bullish move, seeing a green here, meaning that you want to buy, this auto, this breakout zone has to be what? An upward movement, so that you avoid those small drawdown that you'll be getting. If you're having a turning point, what? Bearish move, this has to be what? A downward movement. That means price has broken this. Very simple. But for me to explain what it is to you now, that is why I am drawing the trend line, so that you'll be able to see that this is actually what? A downward trend. This is actually what? An upward trend. So this one now, I'm going to fix it to this. This is an elementary something you need to understand on your MT5. So if you don't know how to do it, Google how to draw trend line on MT5. It's very simple. This one goes here, this one goes here. So I'm going to add it. It's not rocket science. So I'm going to add the first one, which is 1979.43524. Then the next one is going to be 181.192. 213. I'll enter. You see a straight line. So let me change this color. Let me change it to black. You see, once I join this together, so this line is joining point A to point B. So since so long point A is what less than point B, we're going to be having a slant movement. That's why you're seeing what upward move. If point A is greater than point B, you'll be seeing a downward movement. So we are expecting the MT5 to draw for us is what? An upward movement. That means we are good to go. I've already entered the trade. That's why I dropped the signal on the Telegram channel. So I'll just okay it. You see how it joined the dots together. Simple as what? ABCD. Very, very simple. Very simple. As you can see, these are points from here to here. Do you see it? So price is above what? This our what? Point. That is why we are entering into the market, and it's very, very safe. If I zoom out now, you see the slant what? Movement. From here to here, it's telling you that this is what? An upward movement. Price has broken this zone. Simple. Don't get yourself worked up. This is the simplest software you can get anywhere in the world. Simply that analyzes the market, draw your trend line for you, show your breakout zone. Pretty very simple. As you can see, we already have our trend line drawing already by joining point A and point B to show you that we are good to go in the upward direction. As you can see, what price did, came up, came back to it, then we have to shoot up. Pretty what? Simple. So always be patient for everything to align. Now let me show you what you don't need to look out for. As you can see, this is what it's telling us. First phase, daily bearish move, and we are still having an uptrend direction. So you don't need to do anything. You don't need to do anything. So it's just for you to wait for this to get to last phase. If it breaks it, fine, you start selling. If it doesn't break it, you wait for everything to align. So in other words, this now is now controlling whatever this thing is doing. So this must align with this before you take your position. Very simple. Let's look for BTC again. We're having a last phase. Normally, this is what is moving up last phase, meaning that we don't do anything with last phase. Had it been this is what a first phase, I'll buy this because price has already started buying already and enter into a last phase. So what we're expecting that we're going to expect what? A bearish move, and this has to turn down before we take anything. For this, no trade here. Let's go again. This is another one. This is what first phase is telling us. What a first phase is very simple. If you're smart, you understand what I'm saying. First phase, bullish move. But what the breakout zone is telling us is still what? Up. Do you understand? So definitely we're still going to see something like this and go up. Or it will break it and continue. Do you understand? So you just have to wait. If you want to sell, you're having a first phase, wait for this to turn what? Bearish. Downward movement. That means price has broken what? This zone before you start selling. So for now is a no here. Let's look for another one. The only one we've gotten so far. As you can see, these are turning points. Another turning point here. This is a turning point telling us what? Price is about to what? Turn into what? A bearish move. But what is the overall breakout is telling us that we are still in upward movement. So this has to break this before we can sell. So it's a no. So you relax yourself. Your money is still safe in your account. What is this one telling us? It's telling us that this is a turning point. We want to go bullish, but we are still in a downward trend like this. Do you understand? So we don't need to do anything until price break this level. You see, it's pretty simple. You only take the best out of the best and trade. That is the essence of this. Without this now, we would have been buying. You understand? We can buy and make little profits, you understand? But anything can happen. So that's the essence of this breakout zone. Let's enter into the market at where the market has broken out from. So if we're having a first phase, let's look for another one that we cannot trade. As you can see, the same thing, we can't do anything here. As you can see, this is a downward movement, first phase, downward movement. So we need to, this is a cool one that you still need to wait for. This is a first phase. Okay, this is what a first phase. Now you'll be asking me, will the pips not matter? You understand? Will the pips not matter? We're having a breakout. Immediately you have a breakout, there's always a pump. Price is pumping up. You understand? You don't need to stress yourself about this anymore. You understand? You don't need to stress yourself. Now we're having this a first phase, meaning that price is coming from what? A bearish move. Price is moving up. So this downward movement is like this. So we just have to be patient for it to break it. Once you break it, we are saying good to go. Now let's say we are good what to go. You understand? But maybe 4 hours or something, we had what price has broken this zone already. I think so. Now look at this. This is another turning point. This is a turning point here. All we need to do, this is a turning point, but it's still on the downward move. All we need to do, wait for it to break this zone, then you buy. Put your stop loss at the recent low and all that. So this will help you what? Filter out all the noises in the market. That's all. So we're not getting any what? Any sweet move apart from GBP, what? JPY. As you can see, this is what? Another one, a very sweet one that you can still wait for and kill this market. If you have that, this is a very sweet order. I'm going to target this because this is the first phase. This is the first day. But what? It's still what? In a downward trade. So once price break this zone, this is a dynamic zone. This price is not fixed. You understand? It changes with time. All you need to do, focus on this one, first phase. Once price break this, oh shalom, you smash and go. As you can see, my GBP should be in profit. I should be in massive profit now. You understand? Should be in good profit, super profit. Okay, small though, but I'm killing it. You understand? I'm killing it. You understand? I'm killing the market. As you can see, everything is going well as planned. So everything you're seeing here is not magic. You understand? Focus and what? Do your analysis properly and smash the market the way it is. You understand? That is how it is. That's how it is. So let's look for another one. Let's look for another one. Let's look for another. This is the last phase. We don't do anything on last phase. No matter how juicy it is, we don't do any. We already know the principle of last phase. Last phase, there is always first phase before last phase. So price has been moving up already. That is why you're seeing this upward move. So we don't do anything here. The next one is I've been talking since this 32 minutes. Let me round up. The next one is what's it called? Okay, this is the last one. We're having, this should be sweet though. We're having first phase. No, 22 candles. 22 candles. 22 candles. This is a first phase. Price has already gone far. It has broken this already. Price has already gone far. 200 and something. Price has gone far, so you avoid it. But this is a right way to buy for first phase. Price has gone far. This is almost 200 and something pip. You have your first phase bullish move, which is this. Then you have your what? Up move. Good to go. You understand? So all you need to look for, let this what? Control this. Let this what? Control this. And you take your trade and you go. So that is how to what? To use the upgrade to filter out the noise out of the market. As you can see, I'm currently on what? GBP, JPY, and other pairs that I'm smashing currently. So that is how to do it. And I'm going to be doing all this. If you have your question, you can ask, but this is pretty simple. Very, very simple. Allow your breakouts to control your entry. Let price break out this zone first before what? You take any position. Bullish move, this has to be up. Bearish move, this has to be down. Turning point bullish move, this has to be up. Turning point bearish move, this has to be down. Simple. Then if you want to confirm your trend, you just plot this, join it together just the way I did it. You get your trend direction up and down. It's very, very simple. So that is how you use this trading journal to smash the market and kill it back to back the way we are doing it. So with this, we've increased our accuracy. I don't like putting numbers and all that, but I know we've increased our accuracy in the market and reduced the rate of our drawdown, you understand, in the market. So trading forex is just for you to stick to. As you can see, I never deleted this because we're having a drawdown. We improved on it by what? Looking for those breakout zone in the market and be able to filter it. That's how you do. Get a system that works. If you're a manual trader, get a system that works and improve on it with time. I've been doing this for the past, this is getting to 9 months now. My progress has skyrocketed to the moon. You understand? My progress has skyrocketed to the moon. So I'm not one of those that will just, you tell me that my strategy is not working, this is not. I've used it for more than a year plus now, and I'm killing the market. And as we are killing the market, we are improving on it. This is November. We are entering November tomorrow. So I've smashed the market back to back. So you need to have a strategy. Test it for more than 6 months, 3 months before you jump into another strategy. Not you enter trade today, you hit stop loss today, you jump to another one, another. You keep on losing money. And those of you who are fond of taking trades, as you take your trade, you see a little drawdown. Price has not gotten to your SL, you will close. You keep on closing. If you have $100, you close it to, you'll be using your hand to close that trade until you eat up the whole money in your account. The essence of stop loss is calculate your stop loss. I'm risking 50 pips. 50 pips times my lot size, if I'm using 0.01, which is $5. So if your stop loss has not hit, relax. Price will draw down. You already know that if this trade goes sideways, I'm losing 50 pips. Then you calculate your 50 pips to what? I've created a video for that. Go and watch it so that you know what you're doing. As this stop loss is now, I know what I'm risking. If price did not hit my stop loss, even though I'm having a drawdown, I will relax because this is where my stop loss is. I will relax. It's only when it hits it, then I know it's over. Then I can, not when I'm seeing a drawdown, maybe 15k drawdown, and my stop loss has not hit, I'll be panicking. No, I already know from here to here will give me 15k drawdown. So that is how you need to trade. Calculate your loss first before you enter into the market. Not because you're seeing people making profit, you calculate. Forex is a very sweet business. It's a business that you know your loss first before you enter. I have 500k dollars. If I'm losing 45k on drawdown, I still have about 450 to trade. I've already calculated this trade, I'm going to risk 50k for it, maybe to make 80 or 100. So if I'm seeing 45k drawdown and my stop loss has not hit yet, I will not panic. The same thing with your small $100 or your small 1,000. You say today I want to risk $200. Your stop loss has not reached to get to $200. You're just in 150. You start panicking. You close it. Now you've lost this money. Even if your analysis was right, you've lost this money. You enter another one again. Put your same stop loss without you doing your calculation. You see another $100 negative. You close. The same day, what you would have lost had it been a hit stop loss of $200, you will lost about $350. So always learn to respect your own stop loss that you've analyzed. Make sure you know the lot size you're using. I've given you a lot size calculator where to get it. It's pretty simple. Know the lot size you're risking. 0.01, 0.02 times 0.02 safe. Times 100 pips is $20. If you have $100 and you're seeing minus $19, your stop loss has not hit. You relax. It's not when you're just seeing a drawdown, you close. Seeing a drawdown, you close. That's how you do it. If you don't have confidence on your own stop loss, on your own analysis, you keep on closing. At the end of the day, forex will be a scam to you and some persons will be cashing out. You'll be wondering how they are doing it. Number one, you need to have that patience. Wait for the market to play out. If it doesn't play out and hit your stop loss, contract has ended. I don't close my trade easily. It's only when it hits stop loss. Oh, done. Do you understand? If it hasn't hit stop loss, I'll still be looking at you until you hit stop loss. Then we'll close. Do you understand? That is how I trade personally, but and I've been successful with that. I don't know about you, but if you ask me, don't close your trade prematurely. Allow it to hit that stop loss, because you've already if you know what you're doing, you've already calculated 50 pips, 60 pips times. That should be the simplest thing you need to know before you enter into forex trading. How to calculate your lot size, how to calculate your stop loss, how to know your pips that you're risking before you take a trade. It's not because you are seeing people posting Lamborghini, posting cars, doing all that, you want to enter into the market and you don't understand this basic. Forex is not like that. You understand? You need to understand the basic. First, know what you're risking. As I'm entering this trade, I already know what I'm risking. So I am not panicking. I know what I'm risking in this market. If it hits a stop loss, I know that is what I'm willing to risk. I'll relax. I'm not panicking. I already know that I'm risking 50k or I'm risking 30k, depending on my lot size I'm using. Simple and straightforward. So learn to what? Allow your trade to run. So long your stop loss is intact, allow it to run. If you hit the stop loss, that means that trade is not for you. If it doesn't hit, if it's little thing that enter, you can close. Than you enter into a trade, once you're just seeing negative minus something, you rush and close. You are doing yourself, you'll be eating your money. Broker will be happy collecting spread from you and all that. So that is how to trade. So with this, I've been able to explain how you can use this. Once you're seeing a bullish move, allow it to align to the breakout. This breakout is pretty simple. It's not a rocket science. At least I've explained it better. If you still don't understand it, when I have chance, you see the time I'm doing it, because I've been very, very busy. You understand? I've been very busy with my clients and all that. The month is about to, the year is about to end, so we are rounding up all our deals and all that. But I'm going to be trading for like maybe 20 days. November, maybe November 29, I'm done. I'll go and go for vacation and rest till next year, January, if I'll come online again. You understand? So if you don't see me posting, that means I've gone. You see, I'm just trying to be very busy with my clients, because I've done amazing job, and everybody's smashing. You understand? It's not easy to invest money in that kind of huge money, like do business, and I delivered. You understand? We're rounding up on how we're going to close our deals by November, which is the next month. So I'm just going to be trading for like maybe 20 days. It may not be up to, because I've gotten everything that I need to get from January till now. So it's not November I'll be rushing. No. Plan your day, plan your life, plan everything. If you don't have money to trade, look for job. Get a job. Get job. I have a job. Forex is not my only thing. I have school management software. So once you have a job that is fetching you money, before you stabilize, don't go and borrow money to trade forex. No, you will kill yourself. Don't do that. Have a steady income that is come. I built softwares. I have school management software that virtually in Delta State, almost all the big schools use my software. So I can easily go there. Even if I'm having issue with capital, I can easily go there. Even if I don't want to talk to my investors, I can go to my school, just wait 3 10, pull out some millions from there, put into my account and trade. Simple as that. So get something doing, so that if you're having losses and all that, it will not affect you. Not because you are seeing. I'm a full-time trader, but I've not. It's not today I started trading. I've already had a lot of experience. I have so different source of income before I started becoming a full-time trader. So you will not wake up 1 month for your seminar. You just started seminar today. 1 month they just trained you 2 months, and you want to become a full-time trader. And you don't have extra source of income. At the end of the day, you say forex is a scam, of which is not. So what I would advise you, get a job. If you don't have money, get a job. Look for a job to do. Get money and come into the industry and trade wisely. So that is the only thing I need to tell you. You understand? So if you have any question, I don't talk too much. I don't know how to talk too much. But if you want to listen, you listen. If you still don't want, you keep on losing money. It's left for you. Everything I'm doing here is for my own, for me to make my life trading very, very easy. You understand? I can just look at the chart. I know this is up, this is down. I buy. If I want to plot all this, I can do it. But I don't. I'm just doing all this so that you'll be able to understand how this thing works. It's pretty simple. So Just watch the video, watch it, watch it, watch it. You'll be able to understand it, you grasp it. Everything you know already remains the same. This is just an added value to filter out your trade for you. Simple and what straightforward. So that's all this. I've been talking since, so let me just rest. I've been working since morning. Like you won't believe I've been working since morning, but I just have to take my time. I was supposed to have created this video since in the morning, but I was very busy, like very, very busy. You understand? But I had to do it. This is the time, 3:15. I still need to hustle in the market and make some money, then do one or two things in the morning. So this is just the video for it. Just watch. If you don't have any, if you still don't understand it, message me. I may not reply instantly, but just message me. If I have the time, I will see through it. So that is just it. I wish you all the best of the best. Smash like never before. Thank you very much for your time.